Nearly every bone in her face was broken. She may never see again. And why? Because she was just doing her job. On February 18th, 2025, at HCA Florida Palms West Hospital, a nurse was brutally attacked by a patient under mental health evaluation. 33-year-old Stephen Eric Scantlebury pinned her down and beat her so severely that doctors say she is likely to lose vision in both eyes. Then he fled. This was not an isolated incident. It's part of a pattern. As a legal nurse consultant myself, I do analyze cases involving healthcare, safety violations, and medical liability. And let me be clear, our system is failing to protect its frontline workers. This attack is horrific, but it is not unique. Violence against nurses is a nationwide crisis. In New York, a nurse was fatally shot in a hospital. In Longwood, Florida, a nurse who was 32 weeks pregnant was attacked by a patient. She survived, but she lost her unborn baby. In Louisiana, in an emergency room, a nurse was stabbed multiple times by a patient who overpowered security. And in California, a psychiatric nurse was beaten into a coma by a patient. She never fully recovered. These are not just headlines. These are real people, real nurses who walked into work expecting to save lives and barely made it out alive. And thousands of nurses suffer violent attacks every single day that don't make the news. Understaffing, inadequate security, and hospital policies that prioritize patient satisfaction over staff safety are fueling these attacks. Nurses are expected to de-escalate violent situations without proper training or backup. Meanwhile, legislation meant to protect us remains inconsistent and under-enforced. In the Florida case, Scantlebury is facing attempted second-degree murder charges with a hate crime enhancement. But why does it take a case this extreme for the legal system to act? What about the countless nurses who face violence daily and never see justice? So here's what needs to happen: stronger hospital security and legal protections for nurses, strict enforcement of workplace violence laws in healthcare, and we need federal policies making attacks on nurses a felony nationwide. Tag a nurse, share this message, demand action. If the law won't protect the people saving lives, then the system is broken.